prayer. There is no room for sabotage. I am not fighting Biafra freedom with a clean eye. Till I'm telling you people today, if you know you are going to occupy any position in the Biafra de facto government in the homeland, listen and pay attention. I don't have friend. I don't know anybody. I don't know you. You are not my friend. The only thing that we are doing brought us together is that you have volunteered to serve Biafra people in the homeland. If you become a problem, you will regret it. It is a call to serve Biafra people, not a call to serve Samanepa, not a call to build clique, not a call to form cabals in your various states.
This is a reminder to each and every one of us who are in the Biafra movement. If you have come to sabotage, to form clique, to try to do things that are not expected of you, you will pay dearly for it. You will pay dearly for it. Now let's move into the news for today. Terrorists attack Benue community and killed over 100 persons. Barely 2 weeks after the Chief of Army Staff, Olufemi Oluyede, moved to Benue State to try to stop the violence in the state, the terrorists on Friday attacked the refugee town of Yelwata in Guma local government area, killing more than 100 people. It is because of protection of the people of Benue that the Chief of Army Staff had to go to Benue State. But even with his presence, they attacked and even did a massive destruction that these people of Benue have not seen for over years in the presence of the Chief of Army Staff. That is to tell you that these people, one way or the other, are involved in the atrocities that is happening in the country. This is why we continue to tell Finland, the military and these people you think you are listening to, they are the problem. They are the ones killing innocent people. Now, residents that are there described the carnage as the most deadly invasion by armed men since 2009. Since 2009, when they started experiencing terror attacks, that this is the deadliest since they started experiencing terrorist attack. This is what the locals, people, the owners of the land are saying. They say that the assailants believed to be Fulani militia arrived in the town's market square around 10 p.m. Around 10 p.m. And somebody, a local who was there present, who witnessed everything and was able to survive the attack, he said that while some of them were shooting sporadically, others were macheting people. He went further to say most of the victims are displaced persons from other villages who were taking refuge inside stores in the market square. Displaced persons who were taking refuge inside stores in the marketplace, they now came to those places and killed all of them. The terrorists also set stores and houses ablaze, while others were burnt beyond recognition. Over 100 bodies have been recovered. Properties worth millions of naira were also destroyed in the attack. That this attack lasted for over 2 hours without security intervention. What was the Chief of Army Staff doing in Benue? That these people rained attack for over 2 hours and there was no response. There was absolutely no response. This is directly from the people who were there. They said the attacks happened and took place for over 2 hours without any response. It was when these people have left, they have completed their attacks, burned the whole thing and left. That was when the military came in. A place where the chief of army staff is residing because of atrocities, because of attacks by these Fulani terrorists, was the reason why he came down to that place to ensure that there was no other attacks that was going to happen in that state. Yet, it took place. What is that telling you? The military is involved. Yelwata community shares a border with Nasarawa State, where a military airstrike in 2023 killed scores of herders who were offloading cattle from a truck after they were recovered from officials of the Benue livestock guard who had seized them. The area has experienced many violent attacks since that incident. Police, the Benue Police Command, also confirmed the latest attack in a statement. The spokesperson for the command, Udeme Edet, said the police and tactical teams posted to the town and reinforcement responded swiftly to the attack and engaged the attackers in a fierce exchange. And some of the attackers were killed in the process. But it is with great sadness that we report that some individuals lost their lives and others sustained injuries. He continued. The police, however, have not relented and are still in pursuit of the attackers and will continue to keep everyone safe. This is what the police is saying. Nigerian police, when would you stop lying? When would you stop lying? All you do is collect money from motorists. There's nothing else you do. The witness, the people who witnessed it, eyewitnesses say that these people carried out this attack for over 2 hours unchallenged. And the police is saying that they responded swiftly to this attack. That is how they continue to lie to the media and confuse the whole world about what is happening. But the locals know the truth of what transpired. Like other states in the north-central Benue, Benue is suffering from violent attacks, many of which are fallouts from years-long farmer-herders conflict. More than 800 people were killed and nearly 400 others were kidnapped in the state in the last 2 years, according to data obtained from the Armed Conflict Event and Location Data Kpaid. So this is what happened. Earlier this month, the army boss, which is Oluyede, moved to Benue following the killing of about 270 people across the state in just 2 months. Mr. Oluyede, a lieutenant general who arrived in the state with some top military officers, held a closed-door meeting with Governor Hyacinth Alia at the government house in Makurdi. Thereafter, he visited some other affected communities. He was there for a reason, to ensure that protection of the lives and properties of the people of Benue is assured. But then, what happened? Even in his presence, a very heavy attack that was never seen since the beginning of the crisis. Since the beginning of the attacks, the highest occurred in the presence of the chief of army staff. These people should come out and tell the Nigerian people, just as the DSS Director General has said, people protect yourself. The Nigerian government can no longer assure you protection. You have to find a way to defend yourself. That is the only thing. And to my Biafran brothers and sisters, you must know that Benue is very close. If Benue falls, remember that Enugu, Ebonyi, all these catchment areas will be feeling the heat. They are already feeling the heat. We must wise up and do the needful to defend the land of Biafra. Thank you for listening. This is Biafra First.